So, this book is really written about if you're afraid of starting your business, then you're doomed before you start. So,
but what if you can feel the fear and do it anyhow?
Well, that's what this book is about, is overcoming. I was asked to speak to 50 people that all had bachelor's, master's, and PhDs, and the one thing they had in common is they were all unemployed. And I said, a dream job is not an entitlement. And then I said, how many of you, if you would like to someday, one day, create your dream job as an entrepreneur, raise your hand? And 60% of the hands went up. My follow-up question is, how many of you are afraid of starting your own business? And 100% of the hands went up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is America, the land of opportunity. And if you're afraid before you start, you're in trouble. So I actually, in this book, I identified 21 things that kill our spirit and how to overcome them. So for example, the first one is fear of failure. Well, guess what? First of all, where did that come from?
It's a biggie, because 86% of people allow the fear of failure to prevent them from becoming entrepreneurs, to prevent them from living their dreams, to prevent them from living what's in their heart. And where your heart is, there your treasure is also. So how do you overcome that? That's major.
Well, so the first thing, Warren Buffett said, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So the first thing to do is to have a plan and know what you're doing. So how do you overcome the fear of failure? Just remember that when you focus on doing everything right, success is inevitable. It's inevitable.
You said when you focus on doing everything right, but that
so
is,
for example,
but that is, you're assuming that I know what's right.
Well, that's what, if you're going to start a business, you want to go on a relentless commitment to the truth of what really works.
And so how do you do that? You do that independently?
You hire me as a coach.
Okay, then that's what I was trying to get to. Hello.